Gibraltar is where I started. I formed a band called the Diamond Boys. I taught each person what I knew, 3 chords, and the bass player, a few notes, and the drummer a few rhythms, beats. And we started to play in Gibraltar as amateurs, and then we went, as professionals, we went to Morocco for a few months. We went to Sidi Slimane and to Casablanca, and then I heard of this rock and roll festival in Madrid. We won the festival, which was incredible, so we got a record deal, and then the band just wanted to stay in Spain, and I wanted to move on, so I just kept going. So I thought, well, you know what, the next challenge is North America. And so in 1970 I hopped on a plane and off I went without knowing anybody, and like I always did,
Reflected in that song, It Never Rains in Southern California, isn't it, really?
Yes it is, absolutely. Most of my songs are about that. I mean, the Free Electric Band, I gave it up for music, and the Free Electric Band was about here. My uncles and aunts and except my mum and dad, everybody else didn't want me to do this, But I gave it up for music and the Free Electric Band.
And you don't get to where you've been without working hard. In several interviews now, I've heard you say that it's 10% inspiration and the rest of the time a lot of hard work.
Yeah, there's no doubts. I mean, people said, but you got to be lucky. And I said, well, the hard work is where luck comes in. If you work hard, luck will follow you. I'm 70 years old. I finish my concerts I start at 8 o'clock, I finish at 10:30, the concert itself. Then I spend an hour and a half signing autographs and taking pictures with the fans. And then I drive back to the hotel in a van with the rest of the guys. I don't have a limo or a private jet. And then 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm up again, breakfast and 5 or 6 hour drive to the next gig. And that's what it's like.
And when you look at the tour and you start delving into the songs that you'll be performing, songs that you penned and that you performed, or ones that you wrote for other big name artists, you start to realize that these songs mean so much to a lot of people, and how you help shape their lives in many ways, and that they're songs that they remember from their childhood or from their adulthood as well.
What I'm going to do is take them through my 54 years that I've been in the business, and their 54 years, and we're going to go through all kinds of songs. We're going to go through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the year 2000. I'm also going to do things that I've done myself, not only that I've had hits with, but also from my albums, and what I've had in my tours from South Africa to Germany to Holland to Denmark to Switzerland, Austria, I mean all over, is audience participation.
Now, the 2 performances here at the Queen's Cinema are sold out for both nights. How does that make you feel?
I'm extremely happy. I didn't expect it, actually, And, friends of mine would call me and said, you should see the queues, of people waiting. They're waiting for 2 hours. And I go, really? I mean, I come here, as often as I can to see my mom and my sister and to see friends and stuff, but I don't live here. So to me, it's just a wonderful feeling to know that Gibraltar is behind me. Otherwise we probably wouldn't have sold out. I'm a very proud Gibraltarian, that I've very proud to have taken the name of Gibraltar since I left when I was 16 years old, and always in a good way. I've never been in trouble, so it's always the name of Gibraltar I've always held up high, in my heart, and that I'm glad to be back, and let's have fun Friday and Saturday.